If you're over 60, this might be the most important thing you watch today. Prostate issues are quietly affecting millions of men, and most don't even realize that everyday habits are making things worse. Frequent urination, struggling to start or stop your stream, or waking up at night just to pee may all point to a silently enlarging prostate. But here's the truth, it's not just aging, it's what you're doing every single day. As a doctor, I've watched men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s live healthy, pain-free lives just by changing small things in their routine. I've also seen men suffer deeply because they ignored the warning signs. In this video, we're counting down 10 daily habits that may slowly and quietly be enlarging your prostate. The first one on the list is already causing damage in ways you might not expect. This is not meant to scare you. It's about giving you clear, practical tools to protect your health. By the end, you'll know exactly how to slow down or even stop prostate growth naturally and safely. Watch this until the end, and if it helps you, share it with someone who might need it too. Let's begin with the 10 habits that could be enlarging your prostate, one of the main causes of prostate enlargement. Some medications that older adults take also increase dehydration. Without enough water, toxins build up more easily in the body, putting pressure on the entire urinary tract. Over time, this slow damage adds up, leading to an enlarged prostate and urinary problems. The fix is simple. Drink water throughout the day, even if you're not thirsty. Clear or light yellow urine is a good sign you're hydrated. Staying properly hydrated keeps your bladder calm, reduces stress on the prostate, and lowers the chance of unnecessary swelling. Don't avoid water to skip bathroom trips. Use water to protect your body, support your prostate, and stay healthy for the long term. Habit 9. Sitting too long without movement. Too much sitting can create silent damage in your pelvic area. When you sit for long hours without breaks, it puts steady pressure on the area around your prostate. This reduces blood flow, weakens circulation, and slowly leads to inflammation. Poor circulation means the prostate isn't getting the oxygen and nutrients it needs, and over time, that can lead to enlargement. Older adults who sit for long periods watching TV, working, reading are more likely to develop prostate and urinary issues. The pelvic muscles also weaken without movement. That makes it harder to fully empty the bladder, leaving urine behind, which can irritate the prostate even more. The solution doesn't require intense exercise. Just stand up every 30 minutes and take a few steps. Stretch lightly, move your legs, walk around the room. These small actions improve blood flow, reduce pressure, and help keep your prostate healthier. Don't let too much sitting become a quiet threat. Even simple, gentle movement can make a lasting difference. Movement, no matter how small, plays a powerful role in keeping the prostate relaxed and functioning well. As we continue exploring daily habits that may be silently enlarging your prostate, here's one way to overlook what you drink. Habit 8. Drinking too much caffeine. That morning cup of coffee or afternoon tea might seem harmless, even comforting. For many seniors, it's a cherished routine. But what happens when one cup becomes 2, 3, or more throughout the day? Caffeine, while giving you a burst of energy, acts as a diuretic. It makes your body produce more urine, forcing the bladder to work harder than it should. When the bladder is overstimulated like this, it can become irritable. Muscles around it begin to contract more often, even when it's not full. This leads to that urgent need to go, or worse, unexpected leaks. For someone with an enlarged or sensitive prostate, this constant pressure is far from harmless. It creates a cycle of strain and discomfort. But the impact of caffeine doesn't stop there. It also tightens the muscles at the neck of the bladder. That makes it harder for the bladder to fully empty, leaving behind leftover urine. And what does that do? It builds pressure. That leftover urine presses down on the prostate, inflames surrounding tissue, and sets the stage for more swelling. A small cup of coffee is usually fine, but when your daily intake includes strong brews, black tea, energy drinks, or multiple cups, the effects quickly add up. The solution lies in balance. Switch to decaffeinated options or herbal teas after your morning cup. Observe how your body responds. Often urinary symptoms improve just from that small change. It's not about giving up what you love. It's about adjusting your habits so your body, especially your prostate can breathe easier. Habit 7. Eating spicy and processed foods every day. Many older adults love flavor in their meals, and rightly so. But when spice comes in the form of hot peppers, black pepper, or sauces with a fiery kick, it can lead to internal irritation. That burn on your tongue may be echoing inside your body, including in your prostate. Spicy foods raise the body's inflammation levels. That's not a problem now and then. But regular consumption, especially if your prostate is already enlarged, adds to the irritation. Then there's the second group: processed foods. Convenient, quick, and everywhere. But what hides inside these packages? High levels of sodium, artificial colors, preservatives, and unhealthy fats. These ingredients disrupt the body's natural balance. For example, too much salt causes your body to retain water, which increases pressure in the urinary system. And unhealthy fats interfere with hormones including testosterone, a hormone that plays a key role in prostate health. Think about what's on your plate most days. Is it coming from a bag, a box, or a freezer more often than from the produce aisle? If yes, your prostate might already be feeling the consequences. These processed meals not only increase inflammation, but they also lead to weight gain and hormonal imbalance. Both are strong risk factors for prostate enlargement. Shifting toward a more natural diet isn't about giving up flavor. It's about choosing ingredients that fight inflammation like dark leafy greens, berries, and healthy fats from nuts or fish. These changes don't just support your prostate, they support your entire body. Habit 6. Holding your urine for too long. We've all done it. You're on a long call driving in traffic or just too caught up in something to get to the restroom, so you hold it. Once in a while might not be an issue. But when this becomes a habit, the damage adds up silently. When you consistently delay urination, the bladder starts to stretch beyond what it's designed for. That stretch puts more pressure on the prostate sitting right below it. Over time, this pressure causes the prostate tissue to swell and become irritated. Older adults are more vulnerable to this problem because bladder and pelvic muscles weaken with age. And when these muscles lose strength, the bladder doesn't empty completely. What stays behind? Stagnant urine. And stagnant urine becomes a breeding ground for bacteria. Infections follow inflammation increases and the prostate swells even more. This isn't just uncomfortable, it's risky. What starts as a simple delay in using the restroom can lead to chronic irritation and long-term urinary problems. The answer is simple: don't wait. When your body signals, listen. Make it a habit to go regularly and avoid putting unnecessary strain on the bladder and prostate. A few timely bathroom breaks a day can prevent years of discomfort later. Holding in urine not only strains your bladder and prostate, it can also disturb your sleep and affect your mood in ways you might not expect. That discomfort you feel at night, it could be your body's way of asking you to pay attention. To protect your prostate, start with a simple shift. Listen to your body's signals. Don't delay that trip to the bathroom, especially when trying to sleep better or reduce nighttime urgency. The habit of going as soon as you feel the need can prevent future complications. Your bladder and prostate work together like partners. When one is stressed, the other suffers too. Ignoring the urge to urinate isn't just uncomfortable, it weakens one of your body's best natural defenses. Habit 5. Smoking or being around secondhand smoke. Out of all the habits that damage the prostate, smoking is among the most harmful. And it's not just active smoking. Even passive exposure to secondhand smoke poses serious risks. Cigarette smoke contains thousands of chemicals that reduce blood flow, trigger inflammation, and damage delicate tissues, including the prostate. Over time, these effects accumulate, especially in older adults. One of the hidden dangers lies in oxidative stress. Smoking increases the level of free radicals in the body, which damages cells and interferes with the body's natural repair systems. This adds pressure to the prostate, increasing the risk of swelling, long-term inflammation, and even prostate cancer. If you're a senior, the timeline matters. The longer your body has been exposed to smoke, whether by smoking yourself or through others, the higher the toll on your prostate. Smoking also drains your body's reserves of antioxidants, weakening its defenses and lowering your ability to fight off prostate-related problems. Even if you quit smoking years ago, regular exposure to smoke from others can still affect your health. The best step forward is to reduce exposure entirely. If you're still smoking, speak with your doctor. Today, there are more support options than ever. Nicotine patches therapy, natural aids, all designed to help you quit safely. The good news, improvements begin quickly. Circulation gets better, inflammation starts to ease, and the prostate can begin to heal. And if you've never smoked, protect that advantage. Avoid secondhand smoke wherever possible. It's a simple decision with long-term benefits. Fewer urinary issues lower cancer risk and better overall prostate health. Habit 4. Skipping regular health screenings. Many men only go to the doctor when something feels wrong, but by the time symptoms appear, the damage may already be underway. That's why regular prostate screenings are essential, especially after age 60. The prostate can enlarge slowly and silently with no clear signs until the condition is more serious. Routine checkups allow doctors to catch small problems early before they grow. A quick digital rectal exam or PSA blood test takes just minutes but can reveal signs of inflammation, infection, or abnormal growths. These issues may not be painful yet, but without attention, they can progress into urinary retention, chronic swelling, or even infection. Many of these problems are easier to treat in the early stages, often without the need for medication or surgery. Unfortunately, some men avoid these tests out of discomfort or embarrassment. But the truth is, talking about urinary symptoms with your doctor gives you more control and more options. Annual checkups give your doctor a chance to track changes and guide you toward natural, simple strategies before bigger problems arise. Delaying these screenings can turn a manageable issue into something that affects your quality of life. But early action opens the door to preventive care, better treatment outcomes, and peace of mind. And there's help to make it even easier. Many seniors today are using the Senior Health Tracker, a smart mobile app that lets you monitor daily fluid intake, bathroom patterns, symptoms, and even reminds you when it's time to see your doctor. Why does this matter? Because doctors rely on accurate, consistent data to make the best decisions. With better tracking tools, you give your healthcare team the insight they need to help you faster. As more seniors take charge of their prostate health, tools like this are becoming a valuable part of daily life, simple, empowering, and made for long-term well-being. After exploring the benefits of regular screenings and health tracking, it's clear that small, consistent efforts can make a big difference. But what you put on your plate every day matters just as much, starting with what kind of meat you eat. Habit 3. Eating too much red meat. For many men, red meat is a regular part of the diet. Whether it's steak dinners, sizzling bacon at breakfast, or a juicy burger on the weekend, it's familiar comfort food. But eating red meat daily, especially processed kinds like sausages, deli slices, or hot dogs, can quietly harm your prostate over time. Research shows a strong connection between high red meat intake and increased inflammation throughout the body, including the prostate gland. This inflammation isn't just a passing discomfort. It creates a long-term environment that encourages swelling, hormonal disruption, and tissue stress. Saturated fats and chemical preservatives used in processed meats are key culprits. These substances can upset your body's natural hormone balance and raise oxidative stress levels, both of which contribute to prostate irritation and enlargement. As we age, digestion naturally slows down. Red meat takes longer to break down in the digestive system, adding more strain. This can lead to bloating, weight gain, and increased pressure in the lower abdomen, right where the bladder and prostate sit. But there's good news. You don't need belly fat is more than a cosmetic concern. It's a loud warning sign for your prostate. Fat stored around the abdomen is hormonally active. It produces inflammatory substances that circulate through your bloodstream and irritate internal organs, including your prostate. This low-level inflammation doesn't go away easily. It lingers, fuels swelling, and gradually contributes to an enlarged prostate. There's a direct link between larger waistlines and more frequent urinary problems, especially nighttime urination, weaker stream, and even erectile dysfunction. Why? Because abdominal fat affects your body's delicate hormone balance, it lowers testosterone and can increase estrogen, both of which play a role in prostate size and function. The pressure from belly fat also pushes against the bladder and nearby organs, further stressing the prostate and making urinary issues worse. You don't need drastic diets or intense workouts to fix this. Simple, steady improvements are enough. Start with short daily walks, mindful portion sizes, and fewer sugary foods. Even losing 5 to 10 pounds can ease the pressure and reduce symptoms noticeably. Set a goal for a waist size under 40 inches. That target isn't just for appearance, it's a powerful way to protect your prostate. When you reduce the weight around your middle, you're not just making your clothes fit better. You're easing internal pressure, restoring balance, and lowering your risk for long-term issues. Belly fat is more than extra weight. It's a signal that your body is under silent stress. Lose it, and both you and your prostate will feel the relief. Habit 1, not managing chronic stress. Out of all the habits that affect prostate health, this one often goes unnoticed, but it may be the most damaging of all. Chronic stress is a powerful invisible force. It affects your mood, your sleep, and your body's internal systems. When stress becomes constant, your body releases hormones like cortisol in large amounts. Over time, this creates inflammation, tension, and hormonal disruption. What does that mean for your prostate? It means tightened pelvic muscles, which restrict blood flow. It means nerves surrounding the prostate become more sensitive, leading to discomfort and increased urinary symptoms. And it means that your body's ability to regulate hormones, especially testosterone, is thrown off balance. Stress builds slowly but leaves a lasting impact. Many seniors overlook it, thinking it's just a part of life. But managing stress is a crucial piece of prostate health. Ignoring it can silently worsen inflammation and accelerate prostate growth. Taking time to relax, breathe deeply, walk outdoors, or engage in calming hobbies can help regulate stress hormones. Even short daily breaks from screens or deep breathing exercises before bed can make a difference. Your prostate doesn't just respond to food and exercise, it reacts to emotions and tension too. Lowering stress is not just good for your mind, it's essential for your body, especially now, especially here, especially for your health. Chronic stress doesn't just weigh on the mind, it weakens the body from within, making it harder to fight off inflammation and infection, especially in the prostate. It also reduces immune function, making your body more vulnerable. For many seniors, stress builds silently. It may come from financial pressures, family responsibilities, health challenges, or simply the changes that come with aging. But while it might not show on the outside, inside the toll is real. The result: more frequent urination, increased urgency, discomfort, and a swollen, irritated prostate. But here's the encouraging part: you can take control. Even simple daily habits can begin to reverse the impact of stress. Deep breathing exercises, light stretching, a short walk in fresh air, or even 10 minutes of silence in the morning can work wonders for your nervous system. These calming moments give your body a break from the constant flood of stress hormones and allow your systems to reset. Never underestimate the power of laughter, social connection, and restful sleep. These aren't luxuries, they're essential medicine for your mental and physical health. Spending time with loved ones, enjoying a good laugh, or simply getting a full night's rest can lower cortisol levels and relax the pelvic area, relieving tension around the prostate. Managing stress isn't just about feeling calm, it's about helping your body heal itself from the inside out. This one habit, if practiced daily, can shrink symptoms and naturally slow prostate growth. It's not complicated, but it is powerful. It's the single most important action you can take starting today for a healthier, calmer, more comfortable life. Now that you've discovered the top 10 hidden habits that contribute to prostate enlargement, the question becomes, what will you do with this knowledge? Each of these habits might seem small on its own, but together they shape your future. These aren't just tweaks, they are tools. Proven, powerful tools that can help prevent months or even years of discomfort, restless nights, and reliance on medications you might not need. If you're over 60, there's no better time to begin than now. Don't wait for the symptoms to worsen. Don't wait for pain to force you into action. Choose one habit to change this week. Drink more water, take an extra walk around the block, skip that second helping of red meat, get to bed a little earlier, say yes to yourself and your health. Each step, no matter how small, builds momentum, and consistency is the secret to long-term results. Don't forget, you also have help. The Senior Health Tracker app linked in the description is one of the easiest ways to stay on track. With reminders, symptom logs, and hydration tracking, it helps keep you focused and accountable day after day. Healing doesn't happen overnight. But with the right habits practiced with care, your body can do amazing things. Thank you for watching. If this video brought you value, please share it with someone who needs it. A friend, a brother, a father, anyone over 60 who may be silently struggling. You're not alone. You never have to be. And remember, with the right information and consistent action, it's never too late to begin healing. Care for your prostate and it will return the favor day after day, year after year.